it's Elizabeth. Today I'm doing my April wrap-up and May TBR. I also have some awesome news to share with you guys. I finally got a job, but not just one job, I got two jobs. I got one job at a bakery facility. It's kind of separate from the bakery store. There's no customers there, we're just making things, sell them at Whole Foods. But then the other job at the bakery, it's only Wednesdays and Thursdays. And then I was volunteering at a library on Wednesdays. So last week I went into the library and I had to ask my supervisor for a different day. But instead of giving me a different day to volunteer, they gave me a job. I interviewed for a position for library assistant kind of person like a month ago, 2 months ago maybe, and I didn't get it. But then someone else who's had that job for a really long time, they got a promotion, so they gave me her job. So that is really exciting, but now Mondays and Tuesdays is going to be my weekend. I'm going to have to be working at the library on weekends, but I am okay with that. I think that that's all the news I have, so I'm going to get into my wrap-up. Unfortunately, I only read 2 books in April. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing because I didn't start work until last week. Or this week, so I don't know what I was doing that I wasn't reading, but yeah, somehow I only read 2 books. But the first book I read was The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I liked it. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I mean, I still liked it. I still really enjoyed it. Everything that I liked about Mistborn was present in this as well. But I just felt like this story was a little bit more repetitive. There was like less consequence in this one. Like in the first one, you know, there's like the Lord Ruler and they're trying to overthrow him and stuff like that. But then in this one, I guess what they were doing just wasn't as important as what they were doing in the first one. There was just too many fight scenes, which is why I kind of got bored with it. I mean, I still really liked it. I'm still really looking forward to Hero of Ages, which is the 3rd book. There you go. And then the other book that I read this month was Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple. I really like this one as well. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It's told through emails and faxes and handwritten notes and stuff like that between different people before Bernadette goes missing. And it's about her daughter kind of trying to find out where she went and what happened to her and why she left and stuff like that. The only things that I kind of didn't like about it, I really didn't like what happened with Sue Lin. I thought that was just completely out of nowhere and unrealistic. And then also the ending I thought was really disappointing. It wasn't the worst ending ever. I mean, I still gave it 4 stars, but yeah, I just wish that it would have ended differently. So those are the only books that I read in April. I don't know what happened. I really don't. On to my May TBR. I actually already read 1 book in May. I don't have the book with me anymore, but I have the audiobook, and that is Frog Music by Emma Donoghue. I don't want to say too much about it, so I'll save that for my May wrap-up. I'm currently reading 2 books right now. One is not actually a novel, but I'm really excited about it, and that is 90 Days to Your Novel by Sarah Dommett. Finally starting my novel, guys. It's based on a nightmare I had a couple years ago. It's about a girl who is kidnapped by a serial killer, and when he decides not to kill her, she stays with him. I mean, I'm only like a week in, but so far it's kind of just like exercises, character bios, stuff like that. But I am hoping that in 90 days I will have a finished novel. I'm really excited. I am also currently reading Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. Because I'm writing my novel, I am planning to read books that are inspiring, books that are a relevant topic to what I'm writing about, but not so close that I might like accidentally steal, or like they might be too similar or something like that. So like I'm not gonna read Dexter or something this month. But this is about a reporter who goes back to her hometown when 2 little girls are murdered. There is more similarity with these 2 murders to her own life than she initially realizes. I'm about 50 pages in and I really love it so far. Gillian Flynn is kind of my idol. I mentioned Dark Objects in my top 10 most influential books, and that is because Dark Places made me realize that that was the kind of book that I wanted to write. Really like dark and mystery, but not like but not cheesy mystery, you know, like really dark, twisted, good mystery. I'm absolutely loving this so far. I am also planning to read Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I read about half of this. I got it when it first came out, and then my mom took it to Kansas with her to visit her parents, and then I don't know, I just never picked it back up. So I'm planning to read this month. I don't know if I'm going to have to start over or if I can just pick up where I left off. And the movie of this is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but I know it's in the works and it's coming out soon. Another one that I'm reading this month is We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. And then May is also Jewish Heritage Month. I decided that I didn't want to read books about the Holocaust because that would be kind of stereotypical choices, and I mean there's so much more to Jewish heritage than the Holocaust, so I kind of wanted to avoid that subject. So I picked 2 books for this, and the first one is People of the Book by Geraldine Brooks. It's about I think she's like an art curator or something, and they find a book. It's one of the earliest Jewish texts like ever. They're kind of decoding the mysteries from this book. It's inspired by a true story, so that's cool. Hopefully I can squeeze this one in this month. The last book that I'm planning to read this month is The Yiddish Policeman's Union by Michael Chabon. I read about 40 pages of this a while ago and I really liked it. I don't know why I didn't continue it. But basically it is about a fictional version of Alaska, and Israel has kind of collapsed, so a lot of Jewish people have kind of fled to Alaska and kind of set up their own, like, this is also a murder mystery, so this is kind of 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. Jewish heritage and relevant to my novel, so I will probably read this sooner rather than later, because I've been wanting to read this for a long time. Every time I go downstairs and I see it on my shelf, I'm like, I need to read this right now. I think that's it. I'm going to film a book haul after this. I have 20 books, so I'm probably going to do it in 2 parts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.